All right, so here I have the off-road police car chase. This is set number 60449. This is a 6+ set. This comes with 467 pieces. I bought this for $39.99. So the price to piece ratio is pretty good. It's got 4 minifigures, 3 vehicles, a 4-wheeler, a police truck, and a car here. This looks like it's a 6. These are 6 wide vehicles, so that's pretty good. And a little drone. So there's 4 figures, a drone, 3 vehicles, and a little side build here for the a little trap and a safe. They're always stealing safes, these criminals. Anyway, that was the front. This is the back here. Looks like there's they're breaking some people out of prison, or they are stealing stuff. So you can play with this in a few different ways. Looks like this guy's got a remote for the drone. So he's got his hands on some controls for the drone here, which that's pretty cool. But yeah. Let's crack this thing open and see what we got inside. All right. I bought this alongside the Hulk truck to see kind of what the difference would be, because this set here is $5 more, and it's got way more pieces than the Hulk truck. The Hulk truck was $34.99, and this is $39.99, and the price to piece ratio is way better with this. Granted, this is just a city set, and so this doesn't include an IP with the build. The Hulk set was it was really small. I don't think it was worth it, but you know, it had Hulk and Thanos, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, here's a set. Here's 3 books. Looks like it's this build first, and then the other 2 bags are 2 and 3 are here, and then 3 and 5 are here. So that's gonna be fun. All right, let's get building. All right, so here I have this set. This is everything that's included here. The police vehicle, the muscle car that's got the big wheels here. And here's the 4 different characters, the 2 criminals and the police. This one is riding the 4-wheeler, and this one is riding the truck here. But this is everything that's included in the set. We're going to take a look at everything individually. But, yeah, let's take a look at the characters first. All right, so here's the characters and what is included with the characters. They all have hair pieces here. This is how they look from each angle here. I'll give them a good spin around. You can see the back printing on each of the characters. Each of them have their own hair piece, and so we'll take off their hair piece and take a look at their alternate facial expressions here. I'm not sure if this one has an alternate facial expression because he's got gray hair, and I'm not sure about these other two either. But we'll take off these hair pieces, and you guys can take a look at each of them. So only one of them has an alternate facial expression here. Is this guy? And this guy, he's the one that comes with a helmet here too. So that's his expression here. He's got a concerned face. And then he's got a helmet here because he rides the four-wheeler. And this is how he looks with his four-wheeler mask on here. Right there. All right. And then each of them don't have an alternate facial expressions. I think because this hair is kind of lower right here. So you'd be able to see the mouth if she had another facial expression. This one, you could have had another facial expression because the hairpiece does cover the back end of her head, and so you could have had another facial expression for her. And this guy, this character here, I'm fairly certain you could have had another facial expression with him too as well, because the hair does cover quite a bit at the back there. But these are the characters. That's how they look. This one comes with a donut accessory. This one here, he also comes with a remote control for the drone. And so he can hold it in one hand and control the drone. So that's pretty cool. But it actually holds like the Ninjago. This is from the Ninjago line where they have video game swords. And so actually a little sword piece can fit on the end here. But he actually can't hold it like a controller, like a normal person would hold a controller. So that's the kind of difficult part about that one. But yeah, this one comes with a crowbar. Yeah. And so we're gonna go, next we're gonna do the Forerunner and then the side piece together. So here's the Forerunner and the little side build here for the boulder right here. This is the play feature for that. And the character here, the cop character with the neon vest here, he's supposed to be riding the Forerunner here. And actually, if you put his hands on here, the little drone here would sit on the back end here. And then it would lift off from here. And so it sits right there. But he also has the controller here. So he'd be riding it, and then maybe he'd also be controlling it with one hand here. I don't know if that's possible. I don't think that's possible with him controlling the vehicle with one hand and driving. But you could have it in each hand here. So here's his hand here, and he's also driving the vehicle. And so here's that, and then the drone could also lift off and fly overhead. The Forerunner is a pretty simple build. There's no siding right here. It's just a basic build right here, right across, which is pretty nice. It's all right too. Oh, looks like there's a little handle here that you could put the control here too. So that's pretty nice. But the drone would just fly up, and each of these little propellers here are kind of built up with some steering wheel pieces. So that looks pretty cool too. Now, the side build here is for this criminal. He's gonna knock it off with this boulder, and it just falls off and rolls, and it's supposed to knock down this guy. So that's the play feature that is included here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's take a look at, let's see. We'll take a look at the muscle car next. All right, so here's the muscle car, and here's the safe that she's dragging along with it. This is the girl that is supposed to be driving the vehicle. She would hop in right here through the top, like so, and then we'll take a quick spin around at the vehicle to take a look how it looks. Let's see if it fits on pretty good. Yeah, it fits on all right. But this is the vehicle itself. It looks good. From each side, it's got these spikes here and here, so it gives you kind of a muscle car vibe and also like a monster truck vibe because it's got spikes on here. The headlights look really good right there. And then it's got little attachments right here, so you can attach different things, but this is attaching the safe here. And so you're dragging a safe along. And actually inside the safe here too, as you can see, there's a lot of gold and treasures here. Jewels and gold. And the gold in here is actually, these are gold plated, so they shine really well. It's not just like the gold that is like pearl gold. This is actually like, it's platinum looking. But yeah, it rolls just the same as everything else. This is how it looks like from the bottom. It's got a good back here. It's actually not just a muscle car, but it's a truck, because this you could actually throw in the back of the truck here and drive off. Maybe you hook it on, but it falls off. But yeah, it's a cool vehicle. We'll push these two around together in a little bit. Let's take a look at that police truck. All right, so here's the police truck. And the person that's supposed to be riding this vehicle is this person here with the donut. The way that you take off the top here is you actually lift up this whole panel here and you put her inside. Now this vehicle is just for one driver, and she sits straight in the middle. It's not like you can put her off to the side or anything like that. She sits straight in the middle, and you put this thing on top. I don't know if you need to sit her down in a certain way to make this thing, make sure it fits, but now it goes on. And I think it sits pretty flush. And there she is. Now, this is how it looks like from all sides. That's how you place the character in. But also there is a feature for the back section here where you can open it up and put the prisoners. You can walk them up into this section here. There's actually 2 handcuffs right here. This vehicle is barred right here on the side here, so it can be housed for prisoners. And I like the way that they gave a little step right here for you to climb up into the vehicle. Here and here, which is pretty nice. You can climb into each side like that. Granted, this is only a single seated vehicle for the driver anyway, but the front looks good. These are stickers actually. The sticker was the same here as it was on the 4Runner. But yeah, it's a good bit. Like, it's a nice thing to push around, if nothing else. It's got big wheels. The hubcaps there's no special thing about the hubcaps or anything. They just look regular and generic. But I like the way that they have the blue and red transparent pieces right here to signify that it's a police vehicle. Yeah. I would have liked some maybe on the back here, but maybe this is just for a tail light kind of deal here. But yeah, let's put these two next to each other and see how they kind of interact. Now, if this was any sort of chase, obviously the cop car would be in back chasing this guy, and if the safe falls out like this, it'd be dragging along here. That's why this guy's chained up here. But yeah, they roll around pretty good. And, you know, it's just a nice car chase scene. This was a $40 set. And so, overall, I think this is worth it. I think it is pretty worth it. I mean, for all the pieces you get 4 characters, you get 2 cars, 1 4Runner here, a couple different builds, and you get a lot of side pieces that you don't normally get in other play sets. And so, I mean, you got a side build for a boulder here. Getting this boulder is pretty nice, you know. But it's nice to get sets that aren't related to IPs, so that you can just kind of accumulate pieces so that you can use them to build other things. And so I think this set does have a lot of good pieces for just future builds, but also it has prints. It has prints for the police logo here, and it's got like this kind of reptile scale print here for this vehicle here too. So it's a good set. I mean, it's fun, and I think that it's worth it for the price that it is. It comes with a lot of pieces, And so, do I think this is worth it? I do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully you guys kind of like this. And it's an easy set to get and build. The build is fairly simple. It's not like Speed Champions where it's complex and there's different techniques to make different angles or anything like that. A lot of the pieces here are designated to do certain things, like these pieces here. And so it's a good set. And you can reuse a lot of these things for other things. And so that's a great thing too. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again next time.